Okay, so got quite a few announcements for you guys. Got a whole list of them here. This is what I'm calling the 10 Commandments of announcements because there's just a whole lot of them, which is a good thing, which means we got a lot of good things going on at this church, right? So we got a little bit of something for everybody here. First of all, we're going to have on October 31st, the Halloween alternative at Mulligan's. Any of you guys been out for that? Over the last few years, we've done that. We're actually partnering with another church, and so that'll just give something for families to do on that night. A lot of fun with rides and candy. Going to need a lot of candy. So anybody here can help out with some candy? Bags of candy, a little bit of candy, whatever you can do. What we're asking is that you guys can either on Sunday or anytime during the week bring candy to the church, and that way we'll have a lot of candy so that the kids never feel like they're missing out on that part of Halloween. All right, let's see. We got the Creation Treks hike. Dust your hiking boots and camelbacks and prepare to experience County Trail with one of the most exciting strolls among Lake Placid streams. Oh, this was so eloquently written. The Guajome Regional Park Trails, I hope I said that right, receives cool ocean breezes and early morning marine layer that makes it an easier stroll even during the summer. Come join Creation Treks on Saturday, September 30th at 9 a.m. for this one-of-a-kind adventure. The cost is $3 just for parking there, so if you can make it out for that, that'd be awesome. And men, we have a men's conference coming up. It's called the Focus Men's Conference. Sometimes things get out of focus, and we need to correct our vision so we can see clearly. Any guys ever know what I'm talking about with that? And so we have this men's conference coming up. It's going to be at 412 Church in San Jacinto, starting on Friday, October 6th at 5:30 p.m. So the program will begin with dessert, worship, session 1, and then time to get to know new friends. Saturday, October 7th, we'll pick back up again at 8 a.m. There's going to be some breakfast burritos at 9 a.m. Now I know I got you guys excited. Men, breakfast burritos, right? And we will continue with sessions, workshop, lunch, and a Q&A session. The keynote speaker of that men's conference will be Pastor James Cadiz. So if you listen to K-Wave Pastor's Perspective, then you'll know who that is. So again, that's at 412 Church, San Jacinto. The cost is $45. You can get more information online. And do we have info at the table about that? Yeah, okay. And we have Little Venia Movie Night coming up on October 6th, that Friday night. So when the men are out at the men's conference, the rest of the family can come here for the movie night. It's going to be a drive-in theme, and so there's even going to be a snack bar with drive-in movie hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, snow cones, and movie candy. More candy, yes. And you'll make your own cars to watch the movie. So there's going to be a contest for the best decorated car, so make your car out of cardboard or whatever it is and bring the family out. No cost, just small donations for food if you're able to do that. And then, ladies, you've got a new Bible study starting this week. That'll be starting this Thursday, September 21st at 7 p.m. So, ladies, if you haven't been a part of a women's study before, I hear it's pretty awesome, so you should come join it. And if you've been a part of one, then come back in and be a part of it again. You can sign up at the table after service right out there, and it'll be $10 per person cost for the book that goes along with the study. Ladies, also for you, you've got the Women's Ministry Bunko Night on October 20th from 7 to 9:30 p.m. So join the women's ministry at that time to come together for a night of bunko, fun, and fellowship. There's a minimal cost of only $5. Please bring a dessert to share. Sign up online or at the information table after service. And lastly, the Cultural Impact Team. This is something that's new. It's coming up this Friday, September 22nd at 10 a.m. And to explain more, we have a video for you guys to watch.
My name is Kayla Paul. I'm 18 years old, and I am involved in my Culture Impact Team. I've been involved for probably 2 or 3 months, so I'm relatively new, but I love it so far. I see a lot of kids my age who don't know what's going on in the world. They don't know about ISIS. They don't know about what the president has done on issues and things like that. And it's really important for them to know. So I wanted to have a way to reach them, and I knew that I could do that through this team. I take petitions to my school. Fellow students sign the petitions, and I give them flyers, hand them out, and I let them know what's going on in the world. We are the upcoming generation. If we don't get involved, who will? If we sit in our hands, and if we sit on the sidelines, what's our future going to be? We're going to have no one to lead us. I'm going to protect the unborn. I'm going to use my votes to do good and to make sure that justice prevails in this world. Because if I don't do it, if I don't stand up for what my biblical values are, I'm not a very good Christian. I'm not living a life as a Christian.
I'm very interested in making a difference in the culture around me, my community, and doing what's best for our nation and even our state.
Our reason for being in the cultural impact team is the Word of God declares that we should be involved in the culture. It says we should be salt and light as Christians.
It's important to be involved in the cultural impact team. First of all, as a mom, setting that example for my children, that they see us engaged in our culture. They see us caring about what's happening.
And Dad, it's easy to do. You can take some time away from the sports, you can take some time away from watching TV, and you can be a model to your family and just do it for your family, because you want to leave them a country and a place to live that still has freedom of religion, still has freedom of speech.
It's so necessary for this generation to get involved because we're the ones who are going to be taking over the country in 10, 20, 30 years. Not caring is a lame excuse for not getting involved. I think you need to care because it's about your future, and if you don't get involved, it's going to all fall to the wayside. And ultimately, if you're in a bubble and you're comfortable with the way you live and you're comfortable with your electronics and your TV shows and just sitting on the sidelines and not doing anything and thinking that that's going to go on for generations and generations to come, you're wrong. That's going to fade away if you don't fight for it. Then you're not going to have that safe, secure bubble that you've been living in for so long. Your comforts are going to fade away. And it's important because if we don't do it, who else will? We need to be the voice, the salt and the light, that city on a hill, standing up for truth and righteousness when no one else will. And it's not about politics, it's about standing up for righteousness and the Word of God.